Hi guys, Mama from Mama's Base Camp here. Thank you for joining me for part 3, Dehydrated Foods. Today we'll put together some entrees. We'll take the meats from part 1 and the veggies from part 2 and put them together with some sausage, pasta, and rice to make some delicious entrees for your outdoor adventures. Come on with me and let's check out what's dehydrating. Our ground beef that we dehydrated in part 1 of this series, and we take our spaghetti sauce and our spaghetti that we dehydrated in this video, and we have the fixings for a meal. As far as reconstituting the spaghetti with meat sauce, usually in the field I start with my meat first. This takes longer to come back, and so I will start reconstituting my meat. And the sauce, I add hot water and it comes back a little more easily. And then once I've got my sauce and my meat going, the last thing I do is add the pasta. The pasta comes back very fast. I'm making sweet and sour chicken. Right now I've mixed this bottle of sweet and sour stir-fry sauce into about 4.5 cups of rice. Put that on our dehydrator tray. We'll spread this rice on food dehydrator trays. So this is the sweet and sour chicken right now. I have the rice and the sweet sour dehydrated. Separately, I dehydrated some chicken. You can see it's dry and crunchy. I just made chicken for my family as normal, chopped it into very small bits and dehydrated it according to the manufacturer's instruction. So I'll put the chicken with it. And then I've got my dehydrated red peppers. Or these were the orange bell peppers, my dehydrated peppers. I'll put my dehydrated peppers with it. And I also dehydrated some onions, so I'll put some of my dehydrated onions with it as well. These hard, crispy, dehydrated dishes tend to pop a hole through the vacuum sealed bags. So what I'll do is I'll double bag it in these little lightweight fold-over sandwich bags to protect the vacuum seal bags from the sharp edges as I draw a vacuum. I've used about 3.5 to 4 cups of rice with 1 can of cream of chicken soup. This is my dehydrated chicken and rice. So I've got my dehydrated chicken and rice. I've got my dehydrated mushrooms. And I've got my dehydrated onions. So I'll vacuum seal all of this together, but I'll keep my chicken in a separate bag. So I've got my sweet and sour rice. It's just rice with sweet and sour stir-fry sauce. And then I've got my chicken, and I added to this some of my, you see them in there, some of my dehydrated orange bell peppers and my dehydrated onions. And I double bag these in a flexible sandwich bag because the hard, crispy, dehydrated rice and such can poke a hole through the vacuum bag. So I'll put this also with a helping of chicken. Okay, so I'm going to just trim the excess edges. So I've got my chicken and rice with vegetables in it. You can see the little vegetables in there. And I've got my chicken. It usually takes longer for the meat to come back than the carbohydrates. So I usually start trying to reconstitute my meat in camp first, so I keep these packaged separately. This is enough food to feed my family of 3. Some people like to package individual meals, and I think that's an awesome idea, except that if I go out, it's with my family, so enough food to serve 3 is the way I do my packaging. We've also got our sweet and sour chicken with, I don't know if you can see the bell peppers and onions in there. And we've got our chicken. Like I said, it takes longer for the meat to come back, so I usually package the meat separately from the rice.
Thanks for joining me on this 3rd and final part of my series, Dehydrated Foods for Outdoor Adventures. I hope you found something delicious you can make for your next backcountry adventure on this series.